Hello, 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 guys. Welcome back to another episode of Squirtitus Plays Minecraft. How you guys doing? We're hanging out here in the Nether. We did a good bit of work here on the what is going to be the inner ring of our Nether gate, or Nether portal, Nether hub center. I don't know what to call it. This thing. What do you guys think? I am actually loving how it looks. Let's take a peek from over there. I think that looks pretty cool, right? Now, we need to imagine it without all this annoying netherrack everywhere. This is all going bye-bye. I may put a ceiling on. I don't know what I'm doing with the ceiling. It may be there, just because I think that'd be too much of a pain to take out. But, yeah, this is what we got. We're going to have a staircase. I think that's the length I want down from there. Maybe go one further, and then we're going to have a ring around with a couple entrances out. But then I'd like to have steps up and have a ring up here as well. Over there actually is a better view. Let's check it out from over here. Almost nailed it. I'm getting better with that, but Still have some work to do. Here, let's check it out from down here. I'm thinking it looks pretty good. I want to do something similar to what I did here for the sides. I like the way that looks. And the stairs. Oh yeah, this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is how far down I want the stairs to come. So the other side still has a little bit further to come down, but I got a lot of clearing out to do on that side and this. So we might work on a bit of that today. I also want to mess around with a farm design that you guys may be familiar with. So let's head back out above land here. This has been a paradise for zombie pigmen. Just 2 this time. I came through here at one point and there were 5 zombie pigmen. I couldn't believe it. I think they made their way back home though, because I don't see them at the moment. Okay, I have quartz on me. Didn't want to bring that, but that's alright. So yeah, if you guys watched my Tech It series, I did an automatic wheat farm was the name of the episode. It was fairly early in the series, but the only real Tech It piece of that was that I used pipes at the end to collect and distribute the seeds and the wheat. So it wasn't really a very tech-y build. And with the 1.5 update, it seems as though the build would be even more perfect now than it was before to do with 1.5 and with vanilla Minecraft. So that's what we're gonna do today, guys. Let me get rid of some water here, and we're gonna tear this down because this is where we're gonna put it. Okay. Alright guys, so that should do it there. That's our area that we want to work with. We got some dirt here, so I'm going to talk and replace this with some dirt. We don't want this ugly cobble, and our lights still work, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I think I mentioned last episode that technology isn't needed anymore since they went ahead and introduced a light sensor with the quartz. The nether quartz mechanism. So, unfortunately, that was something that was really cool when I built it, but it's not needed anymore. But yeah, so let's go ahead and you know what? I don't want any sand showing up here. This is all gonna have to be grass, guys. Well, you know what? Actually, no, it's not. Let's lay out our basement level here, our ground floor. First things first, okay? So the idea of this is to have levels of wheat that can grow and be harvested in one shot. Okay? What that means is that we need to stack on top of each other these levels. Simple enough concept, right? Shoot. Get some sand in here. So let's see what we want. I believe the levels, the best way to do them is 4 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be the growing cells, right? We then need, what do we need? 1 for the water to come down and 1 for our hopper collection point. Each level is going to have hopper collections. It's going to run down the side. So this is actually a good starting point right here. We got it 6 deep. How many? If we have water here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay. Wow, I couldn't have planned that actually any better at all. So let's go ahead. We're going to do this out of smooth stone. And we actually need a whole bunch more dirt. So let me see if I have some dirt. Actually, I think we have some over here in the community store. Something must have happened with switching. I do. Between versions or something, because all my item blocks are missing. There's a lot of stuff that should be here that isn't. So that's kind of a bummer, but anyway, that's not important right now. And you know what? Actually, I need to think about this a little bit further. We don't want to go down because we have our sewer system and we have a lot of stuff right underneath us here. So let me go ahead and build this up. We're going to need more dirt. That's a given. All right. You know what? Let me prep a little bit better, guys, and we'll get to work here, okay? All right, guys, so we're back here, and we're going to do things a little bit different. What I want to do first is we're going to have a collection point. It's going to be right around this area here, let's say, okay? So we're going to need a hopper to go into that collection area. So let's say that's a chest there. We're kind of building it from the back out, okay? That's not right. Is this? Yeah, the bomb silk touch. And we're actually going to need that, which that is not doing the right thing either, is it? Here we go, like that. All right. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right like that. All right. Now this is going to be our growing area, and I should have made a hoe. I wasn't thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is all going to be our tilled ground. The main reason I want to do an automated wheat farm here is mainly for our cow situation out there. We need to feed those cows because we are going to be producing tons and tons of tons and tons of beef, hopefully. And in order to produce beef, we need to first feed the cows properly. So yeah, let's see. We got water block there. Actually, are these going to be safe? They should be. Let's go ahead and run another one of these. Right, like that. And actually, this one's too far. That's going to be a chest. All right, and then let's do. Right, like that. Okay. Now we have wood here. I want to try to keep with the themes of the of our village. I don't want to go too far crazy. Where's their villager at? Or a zombie? Is he spawning inside of a house? He did. He spawned inside a house. I wonder where inside of here did he spawn. That's interesting. It seems pretty bright in here. I wouldn't think that a zombie could spawn in there. Anyway, let's get back to work here, guys. we TCB'd there. So let's break this. I need one there and one there. No, where's our water bucket? Once we have one infinite source, then we shouldn't have to worry about it. Let's break this guy. One like this, right? The main thing about building this that I didn't perfect until afterwards last time also is that we need to make sure that we have an easy way to get up and down this thing, because we have to manually, unfortunately, plant the seeds. Minecraft hasn't figured out a way, or if they have, they want to keep that part manual, which is something that they tend to do. Notch and those guys, they like to have manual portions of the process. So, all right, and actually, oh shoot, you know what? This is all wrong already, guys. It's got to go up a level. Hold on. Alright guys, we got this thing bumped up a level, and now we're starting to move along here. Starting to feel a little bit of building mojo. I don't know if you guys, you're building and just things are starting to feel right. That's what I got going on right now, and I got to tell you, it's a good feeling, alright? So what we got here is our waterway here for delivering. Okay, that's the first thing that we need. We're going to have to put sign there and a sign there as well. Just because we're going to have water flowing down here and across. And when that comes across, I want to make sure that the water current stops and all the items fall into this pathway. These items then are going to go cruising down into our hopper system. Bump, bump. Into this final hopper there, which is actually going to be depositing into our trunk here. So we see that's going to be working well. What do we have? We want to duplicate what we had down there. Yeah, perfect. So then what I did is that half slab I want to replace with a dark wood or maybe sandstone half slab. And this actually needs filled in as well. We can just use a bit of dirt here. Up. Right like that. Okay, we need our water back. So we'll put one water there. One ice there. I messed it up. One there. Infinite water source. There we go. Double it up over here. One there for good measure. Now we're starting to cook. There we go. And we got it. Alright, first level done, right? No, unfortunately, it's not done. The next key is you got to have something here to prevent the items from flowing into the water sources that keep these crops hydrated. Okay, so what we do is we just put that down. But I like to use jack-o'-lanterns for lighting, okay? And we do this real simply by, actually, pain in the butt, I forgot about this. You have to put down your dirt block first. It's been a while since I made this design, and I just decided to just sort of jump head first into this one without a lot of planning. So you guys just got to bear with me, okay? So you just plunk it down there like that. I guess. Put it away that way. It'll still glow for you, and you don't have to see that hideous face. Place your glass blocks, and there you go. Now we are officially moving. All right. I'm gonna go up one more. Like that. And these are actually going to be the legs that go the entire way up. Okay? And actually, these two, we may be coming back to those and replacing those at some point. But that's this level. You need to have... What do we need? This needs to be wood. Right? And actually, in looking at this, not wood. It needs to be our stone brick. Okay. So this is where our water's coming down, so we don't want any plants directly below this. Alright, where's our stairs? There's that. I messed up over here. That one needs to be like this. Is it me, guys, or is that guy jumping in the background really getting on your nerves? He's killing me. I can't stand you. Stop it. All right. So anyway, that's basic. Your basic level. We need to get our jack-o'-lanterns on this side, and then all you do is repeat the process. Okay. So you leave 2 layers because your crop, whatever we're growing, wheat, potatoes, carrots, they need light, they need water, and they only need 1 level to grow. So we actually are being generous and giving it 2. And then you just go ahead and plop down your next level. The only thing that you have to remember in doing this, guys, is you alternate where this stone is. So the stone this time around is going to be right here. Okay? See what I'm saying? Because we zigzag down with the water. Water starts at one point, comes down, flows across, comes down, flows across, goes down like that. It zigzags. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this tower moving upwards, and I'll meet you back in a little bit, all right? Okay, guys, so we're back. I did a good bit of work. Well, not in here. Let's take a peek. Did a little bit of remodeling. I actually got inspired. I may be remodeling the House of Scrotitis here. I don't know if you guys remember the sign. Our friend is still hanging out over here, but let's go ahead and take a peek at what we've done. Ta-da! We're finished. Don't worry, guys. It's not that much work. It's not that complicated, and I'm going to walk you through everything that we did off camera so that you can build one that is identical. Okay? And this is our dog, by the way. He's going to sit in the crops and watch them grow for us. So anyway, here is our farm. I think where we left off prior with you guys was we were at about this level right here where we had put down our glass. I showed you how the pumpkins work, where you got to put the soil block and you break it out and you can replace it then with whatever block you want. I did glass, so then we've got our appropriate lighting. One difference between this side and this side is that this block isn't water. It is a solid block, and that's repeated all the way up. You can see right here, this would normally be a water block, but it's not, and that's repeated, like I said, up. That's because I made a door, an entryway here, so that we can get in and reseed. Okay, now the next thing that you see that's going to be different is this row of hoppers. And what this is they're all pointing this way. They flow down here. They go down one and actually flow underneath this water and connect up to these hoppers here, where you see another flow coming down and row. So let's actually go up top here. Made a simple staircase up to this level, and then we decided to go with ladders. So if you start up at this level, this is going to be our potato level, and I see some potatoes grew here. So real quick, let's punch those out and plant one and put one on our sign. This is going to be our potato level, so we know. We got the water there, and we've got pistons. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just start with our redstone first, okay? So this is actually a really simple build. We've got glass so that we can still harness some natural lighting for our crops down. And then just a row of pistons as long as the crops, and water source blocks all the way across, okay? They're extended by default with the power from this redstone signal. And what we do is this signal is actually carried up from this block here. When we go down, I'll show you a little bit better. But these blocks all the way down here, this is a tower of redstone torches. I'm sorry. So it's just carrying the signal up from the bottom. Okay. There's a lever down at the bottom where if you flick that lever, all that does is retract the pistons and the water flows down. Pretty simple, all right? So the next key is what happens when that water does in fact go down, right? Let's check it out. So we come down here, and the first spot we come to is here. So the water's going to come down and drop. No crops are affected so far, so we don't have to worry about any extra going anywhere. Now water's gonna flow this way, and it's gonna harvest all these potatoes up, and then it's gonna go down and it's gonna fall down here. Now this is where we have our first row of hoppers. The reason for this being, if not, the water that would flow down here, it would push this way and then harvest up. I believe this is the carrot level. Nothing has grown fully yet though. But some of the potatoes that have gone up here, or that grew up there, when the water's flowing down, some would get trapped. Okay? Some would, yes, get pushed this way, but then there would be probably about 10, 12, I don't know, 20. There'd be a good number of potatoes that would get trapped here. So to catch those, we have a row of hoppers here that run from this side down. Okay, and we'll show you once we get down to the next level what happens. But then this is the carrots, and the water's going to flow down that way, this way, wash all the carrots off down into this set of hoppers. Okay, and got some carrots right there. We can go label our carrots real quick. The bottom one's going to be wheat, just so we know. We got one of each crop here. So then we come down. This is going to be our wheat level. Do we have any wheat on us? No, we don't. So then the carrots come down here and hit, and will fall into these hoppers, which get forced this way and then down underneath that way. And then our wheat, the water continues this way, pushes our wheat all into this stream. Once these are all harvested, then we shut the water off. Water retracts itself, and all the wheat will then flow down this way into the rest of our hopper system. And point here is that we let me show you real quick. Oh, dang it. Let me show you real quick. This is a hopper. That was a block of ice prior, but now it's a hopper, just so you guys can see that. All right, so let me show you the wiring over here real quick. We've got a lever here that simply controls this redstone wiring here. Okay, that wiring then runs along here to right here, flows into this block and lights that torch. Then that torch's signal is inverted and goes up. Well, it's inverted that way again and then goes up the side. Okay, what else? Let's show you the hoppers over here real quick. Okay, they come down behind that the ladder up there now. Right, there's hoppers there that go down to this one. They're actually all pretty self-explanatory. They're just pointing into each other, and then they come out here. Let's move that seed block so I can get my snow back. Definitely didn't mean to do that. I just went ahead and defaulted our chest here so that we have everything. And I don't know why I was thinking we didn't have wheat. We already have some in the chest. Of course, I had to test the system out, guys. So there we go. There's our wheat level, carrot level, potato level. It's pretty good stuff, right? That's actually, I like that shot. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead here and give these crops some time to grow, and then I'll show you how this bad boy harvests. All right. All right, guys. So it's been a day and a night, and another day and another night, but we've got every crop grown. I wanted to make sure that everything was grown so that we could see what a full harvest looks like. And yes, there are some carrots on that bottom level, but that was just so we had a full field So you see every crop is fully grown here. All right, let's go ahead down and flick our switch. And I believe that you can leave these doors open and it should prevent the water from coming through. It shouldn't be an issue. So let's cross our fingers with that. So we flicked our lever here. And you can see there's our potatoes falling down. And then we coming down here and there's our wheat coming down. And once we don't see anything else coming down this level, we should be able to shut the water off. And look, that should be good. Turn the water off. And gotta wait because it does take a while for this water to update. I found that it seems like since there's the water on the sides, that it takes longer for the water to update, which is kind of strange. But, and there we go. And then you see that stuff forced down into the hopper. And we should be able to check this out. Potatoes are updating. We got wheat. So the potatoes are coming through first. We had to make sure also, if you decide to do this for your crops and you're doing potatoes, leave a spot for poisonous potatoes or they'll clog up your system. Now we're getting our wheat seeds. Now we're getting carrots. You see it's all sort of coming through the system. As that continues, you know what? We can probably go ahead and grab a stack of carrots out. And a stack of potatoes. And we'll go get started on, dang, carrots are messing with me. We'll get started planting these guys. And seeds too. Now we see the wheat coming through. But yeah, that's the automated harvesting system that we got. This is the carrot level, right? Yeah. It's a design that like I said before, I've used in different. I used before in the Tekkit series for collection purposes, and now with the hoppers, I find it actually. I think it works better in vanilla with the vanilla hopper system than the design I had in the Tekkit series for, and this is potatoes, yeah, for the, I just had an enormous brain fart. It works better in vanilla with the hoppers than with the Tekkit and the Buildcraft pipes, but as you can see, everything worked pretty flawlessly. One lone potato wasn't caught, and I'm gonna try to get it. There we go. But I think that was it. I didn't notice any carrots hanging out. No, all the carrots seem to have gotten sucked up properly. And let's get our seeds in for our wheat, and then we're gonna go ahead and call this an episode, guys. I want to take a second here right before we end things and thank everybody. I've been getting some wonderful comments from you guys showing your support for the videos and what I'm doing. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you for that, and just ask you to keep up the support, guys. If you like what I'm doing, show me with the comments, but also throw the like on the video, because then that spreads the word to other people. And the way that YouTube works, it gets hits out, makes my videos more popular so more people can see them. So that's going to do it, guys. Again, this is Scrotitis. We've been playing some Minecraft. I want to thank you again, and I will check you guys all in the next episode. We will see you.